He stopped 24-29 in a 5-4 overtime loss against Czechia. Interesting game to start. Glad you're along for the ride wherever you're watching from as it's dumped into the Swiss zone to start this game. And Kukan recovers.
You see why the USA is taking charge of the world hockey globally, because of their talent that they have. It's just unbelievable with these names. Decord gets his first save of the game for his first 2 games in this tournament, but he can be streaky.
Here comes Garland. Cautiously flip shot from the sharp angle. He tried to roof it on the blocker's side of Giannoni. 2 shots for the Swiss, none yet for the US. Asimont, McCarron, 4th line on. McCarron drills that on goal. Riot is tangled up. He's got 2 goals. First of 2 games here today in Herning. Czechia and Denmark to follow. Now Gauthier, centering pass, and that's off the side of the net as Smith had a crack at it. Hischier gets that pass. Nico Hischier to Tyler Moy. Looked to chip it to himself around the defender. Bouncing puck, shot wide. Hischier, a bank play, and Decord stopped it, and the net is on. Mosier pins his player. Back toward the line. Bouillon, a skipping puck, handles it pretty well. He got some support from Howard, who whips it through, and Giannoni was able to see it, and he hangs on. Asimont wanted to link up with O'Connor. McCarron is there. Mike McCarron to O'Connor and back. McCarron, wraparound attempt. Giannoni gets the skate to the post, but I'm sure that's just what they're looking for from that 4th line for the U.S. Cup.
Yeah, really nice job, McCarron and Asimont. And yeah, attack the bottom half of the zone. That's a prototypical 4th line shift.
Sends it across the ice, but off the stick of Moy, and that caused Peak a problem for a moment. Thompson dangling, nice maneuver. He put it to the side of the net, just rolled it through the loop paint. Fora, he had Schmid cross ice, tried to go up the boards, turned it over. Asimont shot, that is stopped. That was Howard, pardon me, in the Swiss transition game. You see McCarron just using his size and strength on Riot, bats him to the ice. Now a pass for the front of the net, and they score! That's in! The Swiss have opened the scoring with 7:14 left in period 1, and it's Riot.
For the USA, a little bit of puck luck here, but you earn it. There's the hit and the play. You've got to get the first touch. 3-on-2 for the USA, but the Swiss find a way to cycle that puck out of traffic, and then here's the puck luck. Throw it to the net, anything could happen. You talk about paying a price to score a goal. Riot does it twice in the corner, and then watch net front. He actually bunts that out of the air, up and over Decord. What fantastic touch. And for his troubles, he gets another knock to the ice. Full price he pays for the down deep on the wall, and to me that's exactly the plan that would work against a team that's skilled and fast. Slow them down, keep them from lanes and talent, or from creativity.
Fiala to Kukan with a quick shot. 4 up, played it around the boards, and it'll take a good bounce for the Americans as Asimont denied access, but now whips it over. Howard on the wing. Isaac Howard. Shot stopped by Giannoni. Yeah, exactly. It's something special year in and year out at this event. Fiala hit the post from right there a moment ago. He'll drop it. Siegenthaler, score! Jonas Siegenthaler, a seeing eye shot, and Switzerland leads it 2-0.
He had 2 of them with New Jersey in 55 games. Look at the traffic that Decord has to deal with. He doesn't see it coming. He doesn't even see it go by him. And this is a good idea. Put it to the net with traffic. That's a good job from the Swiss. Once again, what a great shot from our crew. The cameramen and women here in this tournament are next level. And what do the Swiss think about that? You betcha. All arms up.
Siegenthaler back forward. So yeah, harmless looking play, but bodies to the front. Fiala gets a point in his first game. He gets the first assist. Hischier, Kukan, a rising drive. That went off the glove of Decord. It may have grazed the crossbar. Riot will step onto the ice, and U.S. is 0 for 1. Keller shortens on the stick, gets it to Thompson with a shot. That will wobble through. That hit Keller, and he gingerly will skate toward the bench.
Yeah, I thought it went in originally, but it just straddled the line.
This is a really strange trajectory. Mentioned Siegenthaler scoring that goal For him, 10 goals in 367 regular season NHL games, but perfectly placed for his first goal here. Peak with a drive, stick save Giannone, saw it all the way, and that's cracked wide. Andrew Peak again sends it, it goes back and forth. That's Canuck makes a safe play to get it to center. Berchi tipped it past his man. Berchi, right in, Berchi, Yager! Oh, and somehow he couldn't put that in.
To be a challenge for the USA is the Swiss have just been simple. Little chip there from Berchi. He gets speed through the neutral zone. Look at the way he fakes to pass that over to Yager. Pulls it to the paint right there. Oh, man. And then Yager, number 17, far side of your screen. Look at how close. Off the post.
And away comes Schmid for Switzerland, but turning back on him is Pinto. Good pace, good speed across the board to open this second period. Shot by Hischier, kick save, and that is cleared. Andrighetto for Timo Meier. Spins it toward the front of the net, and Decord will stop the play. It's pushed between Hischier's skates. Now back at the point, Bernie fires it right on, and I'm going to say that's offside. Long wrist shot, that skipped wide as the goaltender Decord might have gotten away with a trip there on Schmid. He hacked him on the skate with his stick. Centering pass, and Beckler was alone in front, but he couldn't make good contact. That's for Eyssimont. Siegenthaler, clever pass. Yager delays. Siegenthaler at the blue line. He's already got one goal today. Long shot by Kukan, a harmless drive, steered away. And the Swiss have owned the puck.
Yeah, they certainly have, haven't they?
Meier.
Really organized.
There's a shot by Andrighetto, knocked away. Rebound, Meier looking for it. Poked toward the goal. And they are all over it. Malgin right after that puck in the corner.
Chances now the Swiss lead on the shot clock as well as on the scoreboard. And get the chaos created. Lots of chances in tight. Doesn't have to be pretty all the time. Good leg save.
Good tie up there by Moy on Lacombe, who might have had a chance at it. And from his knees, he makes the corner pass. Backhand feed out front by Cooley, and that's knocked away. And fine positioning by Bernie that time. Put it to the front. That could have been a little dangerous. Maybe will be in the end. Thompson looking for it. The Americans looking for a jump start. Gauthier shoots. And that is flicked wide by Giannone. Garland for Howard. In they come. The trailer shooting it is Vlasic. The pass was a little bit behind him, so he couldn't tee it up like he wanted. And Malgin in there too. Couldn't see him at first. Kukan at the blue line. Andrighetto winds up, hammers one right on goal. Decord makes a save. Puck still loose and now grabbed by Andrighetto. Riot shoots, and he missed. Glove side. One time that one. That's passed to the far side. Andrighetto is going to get there for Switzerland. 35 seconds into the power play. Kukan with a long look. Dean Kukan to Malgin. At the back door is Meier. Andrighetto shoots, stopped by Decord. Glove down by O'Connor, and now he's able to bounce it down. Both teams changing. 5 minutes, 36 seconds to go in the second period. Day 4 here at the World Championship. Fiala bulls his way into the slot, makes the pass. It's returned to the front and set up that time.
When it comes to getting the puck to the net, good second effort there, and there's Yager right in the middle of the ice. Moy.
Jay really nowhere to go with it, and a 2-on-1 shorthanded. Schmid shoots. He went short side. He had Malgin elected to shoot. He missed the net. U.S. over 2 in the power play. Gauthier back for Bouillon. He'll turn it back. Gauthier whips it on goal. That's kicked away by Giannone. Back at the blue line. Peak. That shot booted away by Giannone. And it's swept to the line. Kept in by Vlasic, though. Now the total 11-9 with the Swiss with the edge. That shot off the rush by Lohrei. He'll pick it up. Lacombe, rather, centering pass, and that's chipped just wide. So Lacombe with an offensive foray into the zone. Goal. Moser just completed his first year with Tampa Bay. Good pass ahead. Malgin whipped it right on goal. Knocked away by Decord. Goal.
That is such strength from Kevin Fiala to be able to make that pass.
Here he is again. Fiala walks out, shoots, rang it off the goalpost. Fiala first on it again. What a game he's had here this evening.
3 and 4. What a forecheck again. That Kevin Fiala just all over a one-man wrecking ball. This after he made a beautiful one-handed pass out to the point, and he rings the post again. That's the third post that the Swiss have hit in this game.
Vlasic Keller, they keep it onside. He'll flip it cross ice. He got it through. Good pass. Peak is there. This is Isaac Howard. He'll turn and wrist that into the glove of Giannoni.
Endless supply of energy, and he uses it.
Andrea Glauser. Good pass cross ice, and that is Moy. He was tied up effectively by Lacombe. Centering feed that'll bounce ahead, and it'll be Thompson racing back for the United States. Malgin shovels it cross ice. Andrighetto looked to bat that down. He's able to move it back to Meyer. He's stepped in front of by Cooley. Andrighetto taking it off the boards. Sven Andrighetto centering pass, and Malgin denied. Big stop there by Joey Daccord.
And the Swiss to balance their lines out. Timo Meyer on the second line with Malgin and Sven Andrighetto. Now you've got two top lines that are...
Nico Hischier to Glauser. Fiala low shot, and no way Daccord saw that. He was just in the right spot. Siegenthaler, outlet pass. Malgin took the feed from Andrighetto, and it's Malgin motoring toward the corner. Kukan, one time, score! The second goal from the defenseman today for Switzerland. Dean Kukan makes it 3-0.
To the court, as this one's got some steam on it. A little curl up down low. There's the shot from Kukan, and yeah, you bet. Bouillon with a stick tips it up to the corner. Andrighetto waiting there for a loose change, not necessary. For that rise up off of the stick of Bouillon. And
Kevin Fiala, an assist so far. Looking for a little more now. Looking cross ice. There's a shot by Moy, and that is denied and cleared the distance. And Switzerland take this one by a score of 3-0.
A bit of a kick to the shin here from the Swiss to the confidence of the United States, who didn't have a chance in this game.